up guys, and welcome back to my channel. So before I get started, don't forget to like this video, comment down below, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified every single time I post a new video. So basically today my video is more targeted towards like Canadian, let's say Quebecers, Montreal people, and maybe a lot of other people, because this brand is actually sold online, and as you guys can read in the title, it's about the cancellation slash boycotting of a beauty era beauty era in French. So before I get started with this, these are basically the facts that I have. I do have a little notepad right here where I took some notes. I did some research. I will be linking down below all of the websites that I got my research from, the people who helped me a little bit with this also. And if this is not 100% fact, I will say that it's not, because I am a person who relies on facts. So first of all, I hate cancel culture, because basically for me, cancel culture should be canceled. A lot of people cancel a lot of things, especially us in the black community, and 2 days later on, after that, we go to these companies and we buy their products. Example, NFL was canceled because they basically fired Colin Kaepernick, but a lot of people went to the playoffs, and a lot of black people went to the playoffs. Gucci got canceled. I'm not a person who ever liked Gucci. Even before Gucci, I hated Gucci. Gucci. Ugh, what is wrong with my voice? I've never really necessarily liked the brand, because I'm a very visual person, and I don't like how it looked. I'm just that type of person. I like things to be more clean, so I never was like a Gucci fan. And when Gucci came out with their thingies, what happened was people say, oh, it's canceled, and after that later on they're wearing it. Yes, they're wearing the black artist, I forgot his name. Ooh, Dapper Dan. They are wearing Dapper Dan Gucci. For me, okay, whatever. I don't like cancel culture. I never liked it, and I never will like cancel culture. So for me, this video is going to be about facts and how you only saying cancel or boycott without giving people facts, solve the issues, impacts a company. So yes, cancel Era Beauty, boycott BEAUTÉ. First, you guys know that this company basically, if I have some facts here, they opened in 2011. They only have 8 stores open right now. They have a lot of majority of their stores open in Montreal. They have 1 in Ottawa, if I'm not mistaken, and 1 here in Laval. The Beauty Era is owned by Asians, and Asians do profit a lot of the black culture when we talk about hair products. Reason why is, yes, all of her hair extensions, all of her weaves, all of these things comes from Asian vendors. And for me, the first thing I heard of an argument was cancel them because c'est des asiatiques. For me, I'm like, okay, we're fighting right now for equality and for human rights, for Black Lives Matter, and you're basically throwing the same thing at them and saying I'm not buying from them because they're Asian. So I told these people, if you're not buying from them because it's Asian, don't you find that a little bit like racist also? And they're like, yeah, but this, but that. So people who came to me and were like, we're not buying from them because they're Asian, I don't care. I'm not going to be talking about that. I am not going to be stating facts about that, because for me, it's just ignorance. You're doing the same thing to them that white people has been doing to us, that a lot of other cultures has been doing to us. Because we have to be honest, black people in any culture, whether it's Latinos, in the white culture, in the Asian community, when you're dark, it's difficult for you. And yes, when you're dark in all of these communities, you are treated differently. People are racist towards you. So I am not going to be the person saying that, oh, I'm not buying from them because they're Asian. So we all know that black woman spends about, let's say, $7.5 billion a year on hair products, because we were not brought up to learn how to take care of our hair. We are not brought up to know what to do necessarily with our hair. And I'm talking a lot for more of like my kinky, coily, very 4C type of hair people, just like me. I have to be honest, I'm not a person, it takes a lot of time for me to take care of my hair. I actually did 1 month doing it all the time, and it's like 45 minutes before I go to sleep, 45 minutes before I wake up. Nobody taught me how to take care of it except do braids. So for me, I love having my afro out, as you guys can see in some pictures if I bring them out. I love to have it, but it does break them when it's out if I don't take care of it properly. So again, I buy a lot of weave, wigs, frontals, and all of these things comes from vendors that are in Asia. So how am I supposed to say I am not going to buy from Asian people anymore because they're profiting out of their money? They started this. They created these hair types for us, and we went there and we were like, oh my goodness, this is good quality, let me use that, it's gonna be good for my protective hairstyles. So at the end of the day, they're just it's a business. I don't know, and I'm serious, I don't know vendors or people that are black that makes wigs, that makes, and when I say make, I'm really talking about the construction, not necessarily like come Cindy Beauty Hairstyle who makes wigs. I'm talking about like the vendors where she gets that hair from. I don't know black people that owns these companies. If you guys do, comment them down below, but I really don't. So for that, when you're going to say boycott them, you should boycott every single thing. So you're not buying any weaves, you're not buying any braids, tes canicalons là, tu peux pas les acheter. You're not buying any wigs, not buying any frontals, you're not buying anything like that from Asian people if you say boycott BEAUTÉ HERA. So think about that. My next topic is, well, not my next topic. So to continue this discussion, like I've said, if you want to boycott BEAUTÉ HERA because they are Asian, you should boycott any other hair company that sells any other websites or anything like that sells hair, because they're all from Asia. So you see what I'm going there? For me, I was just like, some people really don't know where these hairs comes from. So let's be careful when we talk about boycotting. A girl that I talked to on Instagram, I forgot her name, but I'll put her up here or up there. Basically, she told me, and that's from her, so it's not necessarily facts. I don't know if it's 100% true. I didn't search that, but I'm just giving an example. She said in the US, 10,000 beauty hair supply stores are owned by Asian people. Well, in the US, you find 10,000 beauty supply stores, and in those 10,000, only 400 are black owned, which is which is about 4%. Only 4% of them is black owned. If I'm mistaken with my calculation, I will put it up here, but I don't think I'm mistaken. And this is when the conversation for me, I started to be like, oh, okay, I get it. So we have BEAUTÉ HERA, we have Ricom. These are two things I'm going to compare because a lot of people in Montreal knows who they are. There's other stores, but these are like the major ones that we know. BEAUTÉ HERA, when they buy products, they buy it in bulk, and Ricom does that too. But since people go to BEAUTÉ HERA and buys it more there, they get it for a cheaper price compared to Ricom. So for example, if there's one product, let's say canicalon hair for an example. BEAUTÉ HERA, they buy canicalon hair for $5. Ricom will buy it for $8. The reason why is because it is more sold at BEAUTÉ HERA than it is at Ricom, which means Ricom has no choice than to sell these canicalon hairs for $12 when BEAUTÉ HERA will sell them for $10. You get it? So what we want you guys to do is go to Ricom or these black owned beauty supply stores and buy them there instead of BEAUTÉ HERA. That's what we mean by cancel or boycotting. Because when the vendors that are selling these products to Beauté HERA sees that, oh, you're not selling that much lately, but Ricom has been selling more than you do, they will lower those prices. And Ricom, I'm not saying that they will do that, but might lower these prices also for you to get them cheaper, because we know Beauté HERA has cheaper products compared to Ricom or other black owned businesses. So that's what is important. Go buy your products that you need at these black owned beauty brands, beauty supply stores, sorry, because they will profit out of it and you will be making them profit out of it, and it's better for you than to give the money to that other company. Now, the other thing that I have to say is, there are products that we find at Beauté HERA, I'm gonna just say Beauté HERA, that we can't find at Ricom. And I know this personally because every single time I need something, a hair product, I always go to Ricom. I live in, well, far away from Ricom, and I always go to Ricom. And when I go to Ricom, the majority of the times I don't find my products, I don't find anything. And that is a problem we have in kind of like the black hair beauty supply stores, where they're not necessarily consistent with some products. And I do get that it goes with like the vendors and what happens and stuff like that, but it's true, it does happen that sometimes I'm looking for something, I found it 1 month, and it's not gonna be available for the next 6 months, and this thing sold out. So that is something that the black beauty supply stores needs to work on, and they have to have consistencies in their products. Beauté HERA, they don't necessarily have a problem with that, because it did happen to me. I remember that happened to me probably in November of 2019. I was looking for extensions that are like my hair type texture, and I went downtown for a meeting. And I went to Ricom. It was really like snowing outside, guys, so I remember this vividly. It was snowing outside, and I walked to Ricom. I looked around Ricom. I couldn't find anything that was for my hair texture, and that happens a lot. Next, well, when you continue walking to go towards Jean Talon, there is a Beauté HERA. When I went to that Beauté HERA, I found that product, and it's very funny to me because, how can I say it? It's a product that I could have ordered online from the company, but it says it was going to take 60 days to get here, so I was just like, no. But when I got there, again, they did have the product, but not the hair structure I needed. So I came back home here, and then I was like, okay, you know what? Let me just go check at Beauté HERA in Laval. I went and I found my product there. And they had walls of it. So this is why I'm saying black owned beauty supply stores, I don't know if it's us that has to tell them this, or they need to be consistent in their products, because that's how they're losing sales. And I don't buy things from Beauté HERA that much. I went honestly to Beauté HERA maybe 2 times in my two or 3 times ever since I've been living here. And after that, I've always went to Ricom to go do my hair, get every single time I went to Ricom, or order my things from Amazon. So guys, we need to tell the black owned beauty supply stores to do better. After that, the other thing that I was concerned about was those black owned brands that exist in Beauté HERA that we can't find at other beauty supply stores. So yes, they are owned by Asians. On their shelves, they have black owned products. For example, they have TGIN, which is Thank God It's Natural. They have yall or Organics, that everybody knows. They have Alika Naturals, they have Shea Moisture, and they have Curls. Those companies, I did my research, they say they are black owned. I'm not 100% sure if they're owned by other companies, but they do online, and I'm gonna give you the links that below, say that they are black owned. I don't know if they're exclusive. They might not necessarily be exclusive to Beauté HERA, but there are some products at Beauté HERA that we don't find at other beauty supply stores, because that's where they sell them. For example, I know there's Dark and Lovely. I'm not 100% sure if Dark and Lovely is black owned. I searched for it, I couldn't find it, but if I do, I will comment it in the description box. But I'm not sure if they're 100% black owned. Dark and Lovely is basically hair colorant for natural hair texture of black women. And I've never seen Dark and Lovely at BEAUTÉ at Ricom, if I recall. So for me, I am saying to people, if you do decide to go buy at BEAUTÉ, you need to buy from these black owned companies. Do your research and see if they are black owned. Because let's say there's some products that are not black owned. What happens is you are still making BEAUTÉ have a profit off of anything that you buy from their store. So for me, it is very important for you guys to still continue what's the word, encourage, not encourage, what's the word, to still buy from, let's say, yeah, buy from black owned brands if you go to BEAUTÉ. If you don't, try to find them in these other beauty supply stores or buy them online. It's very important, because if you boycott BEAUTÉ, you don't go there anymore, all of those products that are black owned that were exclusive to BEAUTÉ, you're not helping the black culture with that. You're not helping the black owned companies with that, because all of their sales are going to go down. And you're not even telling other people to go buy these products online, because that was my major problem. I kept on seeing cancel BEAUTÉ, cancel BEAUTÉ, cancel BEAUTÉ, when there are black owned products in BEAUTÉ, and you're not telling people, hey, these are products that are sold at BEAUTÉ. Try to find them. This is where you can find them, or go buy it online. And it's not going to help the community. You're just kind of like putting down all of their profits, going down with their businesses and every single thing like that. So if you still decide to go buy at BEAUTÉ, buy black. That is the issue. You need to buy black. Don't start telling me that you're not going to buy anything from them because they're Asians, when their products are not necessarily BEAUTÉ owned, they are black owned. So BEAUTÉ hires black people. We all know that. But I have to be honest, it's kind of like pas nécessaire, because most of us that goes to these beauty supply stores, it's because we saw YouTube videos online or somebody talked to us about it and we went to that store to go buy it. What I would like to see from BEAUTÉ is for them to have specialists in that knows black hair textures that could work there. These people who are working at BEAUTÉ, if you boycott them and stop going there, also these people might lose their job. So that's another thing that you're doing. You're making those black black employees kind of maybe lose their job. So you have to be aware of what's happening around you. If it costs you $2 to go buy that product that you need at Ricom or other black beauty supply stores, go there. That's what we're telling you to do. Go there. This is the solution. Go to Ricom and buy it there, even if it's more expensive. Because when you do that, you're gonna skyrocket their sales. The vendors are going to see that, and the vendors are gonna probably sell them the products cheaper, and they might lower their prices. And I would like maybe also, if it's better for us to have a conversation with maybe BEAUTÉ and tell them to hire specialists, like I said, and also pay us good. Like, if we work there, give us our money's worth for these things. Because a lot of times we do know that there's a lot of people that works there, and maybe we don't even know how much they're paid, but a lot of them don't know what's on the shelves. Because me, when I go to Ricom, like, people don't know what I'm looking for. So at the end of this, I know I was kind of all over the place a little, but I say yes, I agree with people who wants to boycott BEAUTÉ. I agree with people who wants to cancel BEAUTÉ. Agree 100%. I get why. It is because we want black people, the money to go to a black person's pocket. That is why. Not because they are Asians. Because, like, as I said, all of her hair, canicalon, no frontals, no bundles, they come from Asia. They come from Asian vendors. So we want you to go buy these products in a black owned store to make that black owned store profit from that money instead of BEAUTÉ who sells it cheaper. That's one. Second, if you're gonna boycott them and cancel them, the products that are black owned there, like I've listed in before, which is like Thank God It's Natural or whatever, if you can't find them in other places, because you do find them in other beauty supply stores, but not all of the brand. If you can't find them there, tell people where else you can find it. Make sure it is black owned, and if you can't, order it online. It is very important for you to do so, because we don't want these black owned businesses money to go down, because you're gonna just like, you're not gonna buy it from them, they're not gonna sell it, so what are you gonna do? If it is exclusive to BEAUTÉ and you can't find this product anywhere, buy black owned brands that are exclusives from BEAUTÉ, like I said, because you need to still help the community in a way. Go to BEAUTÉ and tell them, I want you to probably hire specialists. Sign petitions. If you want, start a petition and tell them to hire specialists for our hair textures, because most of the time nobody knows what they're doing in there. Oops, sorry. Most of the times people don't know what they're doing in there. Me, I would love to see like people who are specialists there, because sometimes I do have issues and I do have problems with my own hair texture, because like I said, we weren't taught on how to take care of it. And I would love people to say, hey, this product is gonna work for you, instead of buying thousands of products and not necessarily knowing the outcome of these products. So that for me is the major message that is like, that wasn't clear in this boycott and cancellation of HERA Beauty or BEAUTÉ HERA. So I think I covered everything. Like I said, I don't think I have anything else more to say. If I am editing this and I see that I have more things to say, I will put it in the description bar down below. Guys, like we say, Black Lives Matter. Continue buying black, supporting black. Even if like you're sick and tired of eating your griot all the day, like every single day, get chicken instead or something like that. But support black owned businesses. It is very important, and I've talked about that before in my other video, which I would put an eye up here, that it was talking about the black dollar and how important it is, because we are one of the community that don't spend our money in our own community. Asians does that, and I don't want to see people discriminating against Asians because they are selling products for us, because at the end of the day, it's just business, guys. It is. If they're rude to you, and if they're like, you know, when you enter their store, they're really rude, they're not answering your questions, they don't care about you, don't go back to that store. But don't come tell me that you're not buying from them because they're Asians, because all of these products comes from Asia. So at the end of the day, what are you saying? Like, say, or shirts that are made in China, don't buy them in China. Be aware when you're saying cancel things. I never cancel things. I'm not a person that likes canceling or boycotting, but I am aware of things. And like with this conversation that I had with one of the girls, I'm more aware of what it means to canceling the BEAUTÉ HERA. I'm not saying cancel BEAUTÉ HERA. I'm saying do better, BEAUTÉ HERA, and you be more informed before you go on your social medias and say anything and then be like discriminating against those same people who you went to because they had better products for you. So that's all I have to say. Don't forget to like, comment down below. If you have anything to say about this, comment down below. Because I am very open to any discussion that everybody, if you don't agree with me, say it in the comments down below, because I really do want to have a discussion on this, and I want to be more informed. If I see that I said something that was wrong, I would say it also, because I'm okay, I'm human, I make mistakes, it's okay. So I really want you guys to comment down below. Subscribe to this channel if you want. Help a girl out or something, you know. Let's get these subscribers up. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Have a good and blessed day. Peace.